Hello, everyone. Like many others have said, I too am very honored to be here today and to be included in this beautiful journal. And I also want to thank my sons, Alex and Theo, who were kind enough to take off a Sunday afternoon to come up and listen to Dad, and also all of you other fine writers and artists. And as I said, it's an honor to be here. My poems are very short, so I'll read three, starting with the poem that is in this lovely journal. The title is A Decent Happiness, and it has an epigraph from an old poem by Robert Creeley called The Rain, which reads, "Be wet with a decent happiness. Persistent, the rain glazes rooftops. Street lamps drip quiet light along porches. One bird trills into silence. Wet night sprinkles over the street." And the second poem I'd like to read is from my forthcoming chapbook, which is due in about 2 weeks from Finishing Line Press. This is the title poem, and it's about liquid, but not exactly about water. It's called Drinking Weather. Sky perfect dull gray, intermittent spits of rain, not cold or warm, and just enough wind to get inside a jacket. And I have nothing to do and all the time in the world to do it in. A good day to go home early, turn out all the lights, open the bottle, and look through the window at the sky until everything goes dark. As I told people, this poem had its beginning on a day like the one described. And instead of going home and drinking, I went home and wrote the poem, which I think was probably a better choice. And thank you. Finally, the last poem I want to read is from my first chapbook, which came out late last year from Pudding House. It's called Signs of Small Grace. I was going to read the title poem of that one as well, but in honor of the fact that the person to whom this poem is dedicated is here, and you've been fortunate enough to hear her read, I want to read this poem called Trouble, and it's for Naomi. I remember everything we talked about, Dostoevsky, our children, writing, of course, and I can still taste the food you served and smell the faint aroma of the wine you drank and the way your eyes sparked and the electricity crackling moment to moment and how we kept talking as you drove me through the park. And especially I remember kissing you goodnight in the car. And we were blocking the driveway. And I said, "We'll get in trouble." And you said, "Let's do." Thank you all.